Hey everybody. It's been a minute since I did a stream. Um, and I guess I'm kind of sorry about that. I don't know. I haven't really felt like doing one. Nothing bad, nothing, I guess, great either. It's just kind of been in the middle. Just gonna be honest. Um, the biggest thing you notice is that my mustache is a thing now. Yeah. And my hair is grown out, and um you know not much about this has changed really. um and also not much different about me, I guess. But it has been a while. It's actually been I don't know why it's never mind. The last stream I did was 3 weeks ago, um when I was here for a month, and that was the 16th of September. So it's been a month and a half, or sorry, it's been half a month, 3 weeks, whatever, since then. And it's 3 weeks more of classes. All my classes are going fine right now. I will say I am just, you know, stuff is starting to kind of take a toll. Like, I'm having to actually like put in a little bit more effort now, like I was before I did this video. Um, I was working on my jazz class and my calc stuff for a few hours, basically like off and on all day. Plus band, I had from 2:50 basically to 6:30, even though the class is only from 3:15 to 5:15, um, or 3:10 to 5:15. I left my dorm at 2:50, got down there at like 3, and then afterwards we a small group of us had to play an ensemble that we're doing tomorrow, and then me and my cymbal section had a sectional for about an hour. So I didn't actually get back to my dorm until like 6:30. So it's whatever. It's a Friday. It's not a big deal. And also, we have a game tomorrow. It's our first game since um, September 9th. It's been almost a month since our last game, our first game. So this is only our second home game of the season, and it's homecoming, and um, we're not gonna. We're doing almost all the stuff that we ended up missing for the delay last game. We're doing that this time. Like, we're doing all of our pregame stuff. We're still doing the buck walk, which is like our tailgating sort of thing. Um, and we're doing halftime, but we're only doing a little bit of halftime. We're only doing like our second and third movement of 5. And then after the game, we actually go to a high school and we play an exhibition for a high school marching band competition, which is awesome. It'll be my first time in this organization playing for like high school band kids. 'Cause, like, that was the thing I always wanted to do when I was in high school. My high school would go to a college at the end of the season, and that was our state championships. We'd go to Liberty University, and we would like, everybody would perform prelims or whatever, and then the exhibition of the college would happen, and the band would be gigantic, like 300 people, like a huge band, and everybody. It was probably a big thing for a lot of people. They would want to they would see that band and be like, I want to go here and be in that band, like some people in my school did. There's a couple people that that were in my graduating class that ended up going to Liberty and are now in that band. Um, like a friend of mine named Andrew, he is a clarinet player in their band now, and so Liberty wasn't for me necessarily. I did apply there and I did get in, but I didn't really want to go there. It's really expensive. It's a really strict school, I guess. Um, it wasn't really for me. So when I got here and joined the band and found out that we would be doing stuff like this, that was one of the main draws for me. So we're not actually hosting the competition. We're going to it because I think we would have hosted the competition, this particular one, but we had the game that same day, so they ended up hosting it at a local high school, um, and we are like the local college of the area with the big old marching band that is able to go out and do exhibitions and stuff. So we're actually doing we're as soon as the game is over, we literally pack a truck up, pack the van, whatever, and then all of us carpool over to the high school, which is in Bristol, which is like 40 minutes away or 30 minutes away or something. But basically the entire story is like that the band director is telling us is there's a bunch of kids in that band that want to be in this band, in like bands, high school bands in the area that want to be in your band. So you got to show them the best that we got. You got to interact with the crowd. You got to set an amazing example for the high schoolers. Just like how the colleges do for us, and is one of the main reasons that I'm here. So it kind of hit me in a sweet spot. You know, that I'm performing for the people that I will now be performing for the people that could be the future, if that makes sense. So, obviously, if I went to Liberty, I understand why people would want to go there because one, everybody that was in a high school that went to that competition saw that band in particular, so they're they kind of know what they're getting into, and second, they get to perform in front of possibly their high school that they went to, which lucky for Andrew, for example, he gets to play in front of Franklin County High School because they go to that competition every year. So a lot of the local people from this area that went to a high school that is performing at this competition. The competition is called Music in the Castle. I don't know why. There's some reason it's called that. But, all the high schools that would go to this big competition, they would all like East Tennessee goes out to this competition every year, and they all look forward to seeing us and people from around this area that are now in this band that went to a high school that was performing in that competition. They get to see their old school again. So everybody's in a great mood. I'm really freaking excited for both the game and the competition because I get to see like people again, if that makes sense. Like people get to see our show that haven't, and like the first football game was kind of ruined because of the freaking insane delay that I talked about in the last video. And not that many people came out. It was the first home game of the season. They like expected a giant crowd of like 15,000 people. Ended up only being about 6,000 people because the game went on until midnight and blah blah blah. So This game tomorrow is going to be a huge draw for just fans of the team and also the school and also the students because homecoming is kind of a big deal. So, homecoming is usually like the biggest game of the year. Um, it always was at my high school, and funny enough, my high school is actually having their homecoming night the same night. They're actually having their home game right now that while I'm recording this video. Um, and then their dance is um, tomorrow night. Um, uh, Here we don't really have a dance. I think there's a prom in the spring, but there's no like specific homecoming dance because there's just too many students. So there's a lot of like local like jamborees and hootenannies that they got. It's it's Tennessee, okay? There's hootenannies. I think there's like something going on tonight. There basically homecoming week. There's something going on every single night. Like there are multiple pep rallies. Obviously, the tailgating thing that's going on tomorrow. The core, obviously. So yeah, it's a big deal. Everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's high energy. It's also our first time we get to perform our show in its entirety. Well, not for the game, unfortunately. We're not performing the whole show. We're only performing like the middle section, basically. Um, so that is kind of unfortunate, but we do get to do pregame, which we didn't do at the last game. So the pregame, by the way, is like we do the fight song. We do this thing called Blue and Gold. It's a piece. We do Tennessee Waltz, which is a piece. We do Grand Old Flag, which is a piece. We do Buck March, which is a piece. And we do whatever the Buck Walk band does. Like we do We Are Family. We do what's the song? Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Brick House. Like we do a bunch of stuff. We do like three variations of the fight song. We're not doing the national anthem because there's a singer this time around. And we actually would have done it last game, but obviously we didn't do pregame, so they just had like a speaker playing it. So yeah, but we got that going on tomorrow and the exhibition at the high school tomorrow night. I think the call time for the game tomorrow is 3:30 and is projected to end at like 7 or whatever. We pack up, we leave, we got to be there by like 8 and then we perform it almost 10. We perform at like 9:40 at night. So it's going to be a long time before we get back to the school. It's going to be like midnight or something. Um, I don't know if we're just performing and then leaving. I don't know. We got sent a schedule, which I guess I can open up. I could find it. Here it is. Oh, the latest thing on the count on the thing is 9:40 performance. So who knows what time we'll be getting back home. Or back to the school. I think we have to unpack, and we do take our bibs, our uniforms with us, and we bring them back um, on Monday. So, yep. Just I hope it doesn't rain, so there's no delay like last time. Oh, and what's also kind of cool is about being in this band, is that we actually do host a competition this year later, 2 weekends from now. we host a competition here at this school, and it's actually taking place in our dome, which is our big indoor facility. Um, and we get to perform an exhibition in there. And we do that every year. We host a BOA, Bands of America competition. It's kind of a big deal. It's like costs a lot of money to enter your band into a sweepstakes type of thing. Sorry, just messing with my mouse adapter thing. but yeah, we do that, and then actually we on Monday the 30th. So 4 week. Well, hold on. 4 weeks. No, I'm having a stroke. From the Monday in 3 days. So in 3 days, it's Monday. 3 weeks after that, we go to a Knox County exhibition, which is, I don't think it's at UT, it's somewhere else, but we get out for the entire day, and it's made so nice because on Mondays I only have 2 classes, and one of them is band, the other is calculus. So as long as we're not having a test or an exam that day, I will be good to go to skip that entire day. So, and plus we're supposed to be there, so it's like required. So they already sent out like absence forms for that day. Like they sent them out like 2 weeks ago. This is a big deal because we perform an exhibition at whatever that is. Knox County Classic, which it's just a competition either at a local high school or at a local college. I don't know. But we do get our own competition this year, which is cool. VOA, we host it every year. And then a couple weeks ago, we got information about Buck Brass, which is basically our indoor drumline type of thing. We play for basketball games. And I'm auditioning for drum set, and so if that works out, I don't know when the audition is. Our percussion instructor hasn't given us details yet, but if if that works out, we'll be playing drum set. I'm really excited about that. Just the audition process, honestly. If I don't get in, I don't get in. But they take like 4 drum set players, and there's only like 4 drum set players that want to actually do it. So, also, I think it's a very timely thing. Like we have practices over Christmas break, so that is my only sort of downside with it. Is if we have to do that, and like, yeah, that's kind of my big issue with it, is if we have to miss Christmas. Then again, we have a month off, so we have more than a month off. We have like 5 weeks off for Christmas, which is insane. Speaking of off, we have a fall break next week. Next weekend is the 14th and the 15th, and then the 16th and 17th we have off. So that is when I'm going home for the first time in, at that point, a month and a half. But now it's been a month since I've been home. It's also been close to a month. It's been 4 weeks since anybody has seen me. So yeah. I could go on about like how I feel right now, kind of being isolated, but it's whatever. I'm gonna get used to it. I know my way around campus now. I know all the functions of the dining hall, the library, the guidance office, all that. So it's all about me now. It's all about me actually committing to like making friends, I guess. I mean, right now it's working out. A lot of people in band, a lot of people in my engineering classes, a lot of people in my chem class, um, my jazz class. So yeah, I feel like it's working out. I don't know where my roommate is right now. I don't really want to talk like crap about him, and I'm not really talking crap about him. He's a really nice dude, um, but on the weekends he goes, and he's fun. He's a fun dude. I really like him. He's gonna be one of my closest friends, I think, if I don't like move dorms or if he doesn't drop out. So I don't plan on dropping out. I say it, but I always joke. I'm not dropping out. I spent too much. I spent too much commitment and money to go here, so I am not dropping out. And I like it here. Okay, I love the campus. I love the people. I love the band. Um, and my classes are going great. And yeah. Other than that, I mean, not much is going on really. You know, I get to go home soon. That's kind of a that's kind of a plus. I know. It's like everyone wants me to make updates about, oh, how's college going, and I'm like, I want to go home, but I do get to see my dad tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. And then a little bit more family on Sunday. So yeah. Yeah, I like sleeping in my bed more. The bed that's right above me. I will say that it's gotten a lot more comfortable. Um, I've gotten used to it. I sleep better in it. So yeah, actually, like overall, sleeping is. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Sleeping has actually gotten a lot better here. I used to have a lot of trouble like those first couple of weeks, really, up until like September, up until like I got back from Labor Day weekend. It was rough sleeping like every night. I'd wake up multiple times, but now I got three fans running. I got the AC running. We're good. Um, so yeah, it's October and half of the days are still really hot and half the days are nice and cool now. It's still kind of humid outside because it rains all the time here. I just really hope we don't get rained out tomorrow. That's my biggest wish, or um, not wish, plead. My last plead for help, my last dying cry is that it doesn't rain tomorrow because I want an actual football game experience. Um, so yeah, tomorrow's busy day, but I figured I would come out here and finally give my 2 cents about my life recently. Um, and yeah, I might do a video this weekend. I don't know yet. Probably not. I'll probably do one next. Hmm. No, I might not do one until the 22nd, which is 2 Sundays from now. 2 Sundays from the Sunday in 2 days. So 16 days from now. 2 plus 7 plus 7. That might be the next one I do. Unless I just want to do one throughout the week, but that would be the next weekend one for sure. It would be the 22nd. Um, but if I want to do one through, like during the week one time, just expect whenever. Or if you want to know more about me, for the people that aren't family, you can just message me on my Instagram, P Hits Drums, my Facebook, Peyton Myers, my Snapchat, which is P Hits Drums, my TikTok, which is P Hits Drums. You know where to find me. Yeah. I'm a little tired, but not really tired. It's more like exhausted tired. So, yeah. But I got a big day tomorrow, so I'm excited. I'm actually really excited for tomorrow. So, I wonder if that means I'll sleep good or if I'll sleep like crap, because I always sleep like crap before a big event or like can't sleep. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Sorry, my Brumac. Look at this thing, by the way. This thing is so awesome. It's from Gears of War. It's a Funko Pop, but it's a Brumac from Gears of War. Like the dinosaur thing with guns. Like, this is like actually the coolest freaking minifigure I've ever seen. And it sits right here on my table every day looking at me. Also Stitch, which Hannah gave me. So I get to see her soon. I get to see her in 9 days when I come back for fall break. But this year, I'm excited. Um, if you want to know, I guess I could say real quick that everything's working out. Long distance is working out. You know, I don't know if I want to get like personal about that, but it's working out. We're good. So yeah, I don't want to end this. Now that I brought it up, it's like I don't want to end it and everyone be like worried, like, oh no, he got in that mood. What's wrong? And people start messaging me. No, everything's fine. We're good. She's actually performing halftime probably right now, or not halftime, but like her post game performance because she's in the marching band at high school. So it is fun, like talking to some of them, like on Instagram and stuff. They're like, come back, come back. I'm like, I'm trying. I'm gonna try my best to come to their Liberty performance, which is 28th. So that'll be fun if I can get that to work out. I'll probably mention that when I come home next weekend. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys, miss you guys, everybody out there that's watching this. So yeah, I will see you guys later. I will update you whenever I can or whenever I want to. Just depends on when I'm in the mood. And don't worry, I will never like completely abandon these streams. It just depends on like how I'm feeling or whatever. So yeah, there will be more. Okay, see. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do your thing. Have a good night, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.